Hello, my twisty twizzlers. I hope you're doing well today. It is a nice balmy minus 20 Celsius where I am right now. So maybe not the best idea to wear a sleeveless shirt, but that's okay. We are going to get warm in our bodies for a 10-minute stretch session. So I actually led this stretch through with my day job team. So yes, I got a day job. I'm sitting at a desk all day. My hamstrings are elongated, my hip flexors are tight, my shoulders are always rounded, so I know how it feels. So this is a great stretch to do if you're actually halfway through your workday because it's 10 minutes. We start standing, we will end in a chair. So speaking of, make sure you have that chair handy. We are going to use it near the end. And if it has wheels, just make sure it's pushed up against something so you're not rolling and sliding around anywhere. And of course, have some water nearby. So, you ready? Let's get into it. All right, let's get into it. We're gonna start feet a bit wider than hip width, soft bend in the knees, arms overhead, nice big inhale. And we're gonna fold forward on the exhale. Keep that nice bend in your knees, just kind of hovering off the ground, or maybe your hands are just tracing the ground. Take another breath. Slowly roll up, think vertebra by vertebra. Your head will come up last. And we're gonna go again. So we inhale up and forward fold down. Again, we'll take another breath here. Slowly roll up. We're gonna go into some hip circles so we can bring our hands to our hips here, pushing your hips forward, squeezing your glute muscles, bring it up to the side, back, and around. We're gonna keep going. Final time, we're gonna switch direction when our hips are forward. So remember, you can go bigger, you can go smaller, faster, or slower than what I am doing. Whatever works for you in this moment, we're gonna do one more. Find center. We're gonna bring our shoulders up by our ears, roll it down along our spine for 3, 2, and 1. When our shoulders are back up by our ears, we're gonna reverse it for 3, 2, and 1. Bring your arms out into goal pose or cactus arms, so elbows in line with shoulders. I'm going to bring my shoulder blades back together. Think of squeezing my elbows back. My chest can puff up here. And I'm going to bring it forward, straighten out my arms, arms cross, round through my upper spine. And again. Once more. From here, interlace your fingertips. Bring your arms overhead and bring it out to the side. So we're coming into a side bend here, feeling the stretch along the side of our body. Make sure your top arm is not sinking down, but pushing back even. Come through center. Push your hips forward, lean back a bit here. Think of really elongating through your fingertips. Slowly bring it back up through neutral, side bend the other side. Slowly come up. We're going to drop our left hand down. Right arm comes overhead into our side bend again. So remember, top shoulder is not rounding forward. It's almost pushing back a bit. Think of opening up your armpit. Looking up to this top hand, we're going to draw a large circle, gaze following, bringing it all the way around. 2 more times. Once we're done this final time, we will stay in that side bend for a moment. Soft bend in the knees, round forward, other hand comes up. That hand that was up comes to your hip on the other side. And now we're in our side bend on the other side. So again, find that form. So shoulder is back, you're opening up that side body. start looking up to that hand, and we're going to start bringing it back behind us. So again, gaze follows as we draw a large circle around. 2 more. Last one. Come back to that side bend. Slowly push up. Your arms can come down by your sides. We are going to add a little hamstring stretch here. So I'm going to turn to my side. Of course, we can use our chair for balance. Finding support in my left leg, super soft bend. My right leg was going to come forward, heel to the ground, toes up, holding my leg nice and strong. With my front leg nice and strong, I can think of my kneecap even pulling up towards my hips to engage my quad muscles, the front of my thighs. I'm going to start pushing my hips back, leaning forward. I can even bring my hand to my shin, or if I feel comfortable, reaching all the way to my toes, pulling it back gently. And we're going to hold here and breathe for a little bit. And then we're going to slowly roll up, and we're going to do the other side. So let's shake out our legs a bit and switch sides. So again, our supporting leg, the leg we are going to stand on here, is nice and grounded. We have a soft bend in the knee. The other foot is going to come forward a little bit on the heel. Remember, with this leg in front of us a little bit, it's really straight and strong. Our kneecap is pulling up towards our hip to engage our quad muscle. And again, we're going to push our hips back, fold it forward. Again, our hand can come down along. We can stop at our thigh. And if we feel good, holding on to our toes. Breathing deeply here. Slowly rise up. Again, you can shake out the legs. We're not done though. We're going to come to the back of our chair here. So I'm going to swing this one around. So with my left foot grounded, my right foot is going to step back a bit into a super narrow lunge. Really bend that front leg. So I'm really leaning forward into the chair here, or if I have a wall, I can also use that. And I'm going to slowly drop my back heel down. And I'm rising back up. If you did not feel anything in your calf, go wider, okay? So exact same thing. We're really bending this front knee, really pushing our weight forward as we lower that back heel. And we come up. We're going to do 4 more times. So let's go. Breathing through it. Last time. We can step it forward. We're going to switch sides. So remember, right foot is going to step forward, left foot steps back now. Find a lunge that works for you, whether it's super narrow or a little bit wider. Bend that front knee, really shift your weight forward so you're off your heel in the back foot. And we gently drive it down. Whew, feeling that stretch all along the back of our leg, into the calf, maybe even the hamstring, depending how tight it is. And again. All right, we're going to do 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Whew. Come on up and step it out. We're going to swing this chair around. So I have the side of the chair facing me here. So because this chair does not have arms, I have it to the side. But if your chair does, I would suggest having the back furthest away from you. And you can put your hands in front on the back of the chair in front of you. But I'm going to have one hand to the chair here on side, bringing my other foot to the base of the chair. Again, we're adding a soft bend to the leg we are standing on. We're going to come to the blade of our foot of this leg that's on the chair. So when I say blade, I mean the pinky side of our foot. So our knee is going to open up here. We're going to start pushing our hips back, leaning forward a little bit. So only finding where you feel a little bit of discomfort, but definitely not pain. And we're just holding and breathing, feeling the stretch in our outer hip. Slowly come on up, and you can lower that foot, and we're going to go to the other side. So I'm flipping my chair around, bringing my foot up. Again, soft bend in the supporting leg. We come to the blade of our foot, the pinky side. Shoot those hips back, leaning forward. So again, we're just putting a little bit of pressure when we lean forward onto this leg that's opening out to the side, helping open the side of our hips. Slowly, slowly come up. You can lower that foot down and let's sit in our chairs. So I am sitting a little bit closer to the edge of my chair. Knees are in line with my hips. I'm going to bring my hands gently to my knees. We're going to do some seated cat-cows. So I'm going to really think of pulling on my legs as I bring my chest forward. My gaze can look up a bit, and I'm thinking of opening my chest, finding a gentle arch in my spine. And we're going to round it out. So push your spine back, really rounding out. Arms are straight, and we can think chin to chest. And again, we arch it forward. We're going to do this 2 more times for each. And again, round it back. Once more. And arch. You can start neutralizing your spine. So sitting up nice and tall, we're going to drop our ear to one shoulder. Think of your shoulder blades down and back along your spine. We're going to drop the opposite hand, just letting it hang towards the ground, feeling that stretch in the side of our neck. We're going to turn our head. Nose is going to point towards our collarbone. So we're moving the stretch along closer to the back of our neck here. Roll your head through, send your chin to chest. Your hands can come back to your knees. We're going to slowly move to the other side. So again, we start ear to shoulder, shoulders down. Opposite arm just kind of hangs down beside us here. Feeling that stretch in our neck, maybe even into our shoulder a bit, depending how tight we are. From here, we're going to start rotating our head, nose towards our collarbone. Roll your head back down, chin to chest. Your hands can come to your knees. Slowly roll your head up. Let's take one final inhale, arms overhead. Exhale it down. Great job. That was our 10-minute stretch session. I hope you're feeling good in your body and you're ready to tackle the rest of your day. Remember to drink some water and get some rest. If you got to the end of this video, hit that thumbs up, and I will see you on the mat next time.